Welcome to Primo RV Center in a brand new 2026 Apex Nano 190 RBS. RBS standing for Rear Bathroom Slide Out. The wonderful thing about this particular slide out is that if it's in your driveway and you're preparing for a trip, or even if you're just maybe staying somewhere briefly, this slide out never has to go out. There's nothing that you're really blocked from using. So it's really great if you have yourself the occasional light where maybe you're passing through an area and you're just going to stop in at, say, a Walmart parking lot and do a little bit of off-grid camping. Well, you don't have to open that slide. And with the 400 watts of standard solar on the roof here and the right batteries, certainly you can do quite a bit of that, and certainly in off-grid campsites as well. So really great setup for two, but we certainly have the additional dinette here that can offer a double bed when you need it for guests. You certainly have a lot of floor space here with the slide too, so even if you want to have the occasional cot that could easily store underneath the bench here for kids, grandkids, things like that, certainly very workable. We're under 23 feet here, bumper to tongue, body's about 19 feet, and then weight-wise 3,825 pounds. So you've got a lot of SUVs and light trucks that are capable of towing this, and that's what's made it one of their more popular models for several years now, and certainly for us it has been as well. We'll start here right by the door. As we come in, if it's a very hot day, you've got your controls here for your AC. So this is kind of the first generation they've done of an AC and an Apex Nano that does actually have a thermostat. Typically it's always controls on there. So this is a little change that owners have been asking for. So something that if this is a first trailer for you, something you'll benefit from. You've got light switches here for interior and exterior, so the exterior being underneath your awning. And then we've got our awning switch here, so that'll go out a full 8 feet, and our slide out there when you're ready to put that out. We do have a rechargeable Bluetooth speaker here, so it's got a little dock that docks in while you're driving, and that'll trickle charge if you've used it during the day. Allows you to take it off, take it to your bench, take it to the beach. So it gives you some options to be able to kind of use it where you are. Immediately as we come in the door, so they did a redesign of this particular model several years ago, and one of the primary things was access to the fridge on the road, and then also access to the bathroom. So being a rear bathroom, you're going to have a bathroom that runs the full 7.5 foot width here. So it's going to open up some space here for you. So we've got a nice big shower with our skylight. We've got our vent above here. Lots of storage in both the vanity and medicine cabinet there, so you can keep a lot of items. Then you've got the huge banquette here of storage at the back. So great spot to, again, hide towels, sheets, those kinds of things. And next door to that, you've got even more space here. Just below, great spot for toiletries. So you've really got a lot of storage back here, which if you're on a longer road trip and certainly enjoying being out there longer, storage is going to be king and something you need a lot of. We've got some hooks already on the wall here, again, ready for towels for two. As we come into the kitchen area, we're going to have an outlet here right on the side. Huge stainless steel sink. We've got our nice high-rise faucet with our vegetable sprayer, and then when we drop this cutting board in, again, we've got full counter space here. So in a smaller trailer, even to their mid-size trailer, until you get to units that are 27, 28 feet long in the series, this is the biggest kitchen. So you get a lot of counter space. You get a lot of storage here as well throughout the whole kitchen. So tons of drawers, lots of rooms for pots and pans. We have a convection microwave that also has an air fryer mode as well. So you can do a lot with that, which is great. Our central furnace here right in the middle. AC is nice centrally located right in the middle as well. Getting all our drawers. And then we've got the drop-in Greystone 2-burner stove here. Again, if you've got the cover down, you've got full counter space here just to leave items out for people to pick at if you wish. And again, leave some sandwiches out if you've got friends and family. And then you've got a massive fridge. So nice thing here, a smaller unit, but you're getting the same size fridge as you would in a much larger coach. So you've got just a ton of room here to live out of this particular fridge for a couple of weeks quite easily. And again, if you're going to be off-grid, you've got a lot of solar on the roof here. Consideration would be batteries, so we can help you pick the right number of batteries and the right style of batteries depending on how long you want to be out there. Our controls for our furnace are going to be right here on the wall. I mentioned we do have that double bed option, so our dinette will drop down. Being a nice long dinette, you could put a couple cushions here at the end. It's going to serve also as a bit of a chaise lounge for you. So if you want to sit back and say watch TV, you've got a TV spot just over here on the wall. So we can set up a mount that'll articulate nicely so it would face the dinette, or it could swing towards the bed. And you'd be able to get a decent size, probably 32-inch TV in there. You've got a digital tuner on the roof already. And you've got the huge opposing windows here. So if it is a hot day, you don't want to rely on AC or you don't have that kind of power, you've got those corresponding windows across the way. We've got, again, our screen door here to let in a ton of air. And then this particular unit, we've put in our most popular option, which is the Stargazer here. So on a beautiful day like today, we can have this wide open. There is a bug screen, also a blackout shade. So typically this time of year, definitely in our camping area, the bug screen would be out. So you get a tremendous amount of airflow when you open that up. So it really catches the wind. And then you've got the two big windows corresponding across from the bedroom area. So you can imagine as you're trying to sleep at night, again, you're going to get a lot of airflow. And then beyond that, if you're off grid, you've got your 3-speed out fans. When you first get there, you can turn that fan on to pull the hot air out, open up your Stargazer, open up all your windows. You're quickly going to cool this unit down without necessarily having to use AC. Either side of the bed, we do have USB as well as 120 volt. We're going to have some storage here with a removable shelf on either side of the bed. So you can be hanging storage as well. It's all prepared there. We've got our huge windshield that does make it feel much larger than it is in this coach. We've got a lot of storage above the bed. It's quite deep. So again, you can keep a lot of items there that you traditionally would take camping, whether they be coats and sweatshirts and things to keep you warm. Again, we've got our digital antenna on the roof, our standard TV location, and a couple extra drawers here at the following end that could be sort of bedroom drawers as well. But just a great amount of floor space here if you're a pet owner, certainly, especially if you have a bigger dog. This being a smaller footprint, but it does open up into quite a bit of space, so it's an excellent unit to travel with pets with as well. Let's take you out and hopefully show you here where you're going to live most of the time. So as we mentioned, our awning is going to come a full 8 feet out here. And we go right to the very back here, so they've really maxed out here the awning, right to the very front next to the front compartment. So you've got the absolute maximum amount of outdoor awning space here. So something, again, not a lot of people necessarily look at, but when they get to the campground, they quickly realize, hold on a second, I'm never inside. I'm always outside, unless you're in unforgiving heat. So again, if you're a pet owner, lots of room to be out under the awning with those pets. We've got our more ride steady steps here, so you'll notice they anchor to the ground, fully adjustable for that uneven terrain, and then you've got a lot of anti-slip properties to the steps. They're also quite light when you swing them in because they're aluminum steps. We've got our lend-a-hand here, so again, we've got lots of things to grab on here, so you've got very sure step. You can see that awning light we mentioned inside, running the full length of the coach here. Nice 15-inch size tire, alloy rims, so not a lot of work to do to them to keep them in good shape. Now, what's wonderful here is they give you a cooking location, which is under the shade. But what's wonderful is the mount here serves as a table. So if you were just stopping for a break, you could literally just pull this out of the front. That could be a little bit of a dining table or a place to put some coffee or tea, have a drink, stay in the shade. But when it is time to cook, you've got your griddle that comes with the coach. So that'll sit right on that table, which is part of all the Nano series. And then again, you can cook in the shade, but that unit is also capable of moving elsewhere. So you've got a lot of options. We've got 4 oversized jacks, full 7.5 foot wide pass-through storage. You can see here, that's our charge controller on the wall, and then our switch for our front 2 inlaid LED lights that are built into our huge front cap here. So we've got a 3/4 inch, or sorry, 3/4 front cap here, so huge windshield that we saw from the inside, and then you've got the 2 corresponding lights there. We've got a switch here on the front as well for turning off the draw from the battery, so a battery kill switch right next to our battery location. There's room for up to 2 batteries here. We've got 2 20-pound tanks standard with a cover, so we do add a front power jack. So that is not something that's standard currently from Coachman or in the Nano series, but that is something for years that we have done as a standard for us. So if you're at your local dealer, you will not see that on there. That would be something you would have to ask for. In our location, you would have that as a standard. So typically our customers are often towing this with an SUV, and so you're often using a weight distribution, which this is a lot easier to get on and off with a power jack here. So again, less maintenance here at the front end with that 3/4 cap. So just less seams to worry about. We've got Asdel composite behind this fiberglass, so no wood in the sidewalls. We do not carry a fiberglass product that we sell new that doesn't have that, because we know the difference in terms of how that's going to age. It's going to look very similar to the way you see it now if you do that basic maintenance. There's just no way for water to get in there and start pulling things apart. So huge difference maker. The fiberglass on the outside is much harder surface, so if you have hail in your area quite often, or just tree branches coming down in parks, you're less likely to see damage. You've got our tankless water heat system, which we didn't mention on the inside, but the controls are just in the bathroom. So again, very easy to get a lot of water quickly. You can also carry quite a bit of water here, 52 gallons, so a huge amount of fresh water capability here on this little guy. So again, being off-grid is made a little bit easier. We've got LED lights all the way around the backside. We've got our pre-wire for a backup camera, should you ever wish to have one. We've got our outlets here for black and gray. Full outdoor shower, so hot and cold water, great to rinse the feet off when coming back from the beach, or if you are traveling with pets or children. Again, Nice to keep them clean before they head inside as well. We've got our 30 amp service hookup, which is right here. We've got a black tank flush, so that helps to keep our black tank sensors clean. So if you've got fresh water on site and a dump station close by and those two connected, you can use that element. We've got an inlet for water if you've got it on site. And then we've got our cable and satellite input here. We can see our slide comes out about 3.5 feet here. So it does really open up the interior. But as we saw, lots of room to get in and out, prepping for a trip or just stopping and being able to use everything without having to open it up, which is a wonderful feature. So this is our inlet for water. So if you're carrying water on board, that's where that water is going to go into the trailer, or if once you're getting to the campground, you're adding it, that's where that's going to be done. We invite you out to Primo RV Center to have a much closer look at this brand new 2026 190 RBS in Coachman's Apex Nano Ultralight Series.